Good morning, my friends. Happy Tuesday, June 9th. Apologies, I wasn't up on here yesterday. It was a chaotic, busy day here at home. I had real life stuff, getting the pup to the vet, the kiddo to school, mom life. So I just didn't have the opportunity. But I hope that you are all well and that life is treating you kindly, that you had a beautiful weekend. Today's medicine is coming to you courtesy of the Dragon Wisdom Oracle deck. Just knew its energies had to be the one this morning, so that was the one we grabbed. Today's moon is in Aries, guys, so we're gonna feel a little bit need to prove ourselves. We're gonna feel a little bit need to push the agenda, even though things aren't due like today or tomorrow. Or like, I gotta rush and I gotta get it done because I gotta prove who I am. Pumpkin, slow down. It's okay. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. Relax, lean into the energy. Allow it, yes, to help you be motivated, but don't allow it to give you that angst of feeling like you got to be a performing circus monkey, because you certainly do not. You are totally, totally fine just the way you are. Okay, so let's see what the dragons have to say to us today. I do have openings this week, guys, for Reiki energy healing and or personal card reads. Wednesday through Saturday, actually, I'm totally wide open. So yeah, I would love to see you guys. All right. We have Oyasin. Okay, so there is some information that the universe is trying to give to us that we just aren't catching because we're too busy being busy all the time. We're not slowing down. We're not taking that time to connect with our spirit guides, with that spirit energy, to allow us to get the messages that we really need to hear. Oyasin is like sitting in the living room with grandpa as a little kid, right? Especially when a football game was in. You know, you didn't go into a living room all like, grandpa, 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 grandpa. You like sat down, you were quiet, and you kind of waited for him to address you. And when he was ready, when the game was at a place where he could talk to you, he would. And then you guys would have great conversations and he would impart his wisdom. But it's not an energy you go to like, which makes a lot of sense. Because like I said, today's moon is in Aries and we're going to have some of that energy in us naturally. Like we really want to prove ourselves. We really want to push the agenda. But we got to slow down. Right? Take a breath. You don't have to chug your coffee. You can sip it accordingly, all right? Allow yourself that time in connection. Allow yourself that time to just be, okay? And then we have death, a death of a situation. Something has to come to an end. We have got to let go of things that aren't serving us right now, whether they be toxic behaviors, toxic friendships, or our own expectations of ourselves. A lot of times as we advance and we go through the wheel of the year, we're coming from spring to summer. Summer is a very fiery season, so we have to be prepared to let go of somebody that we were like maybe like trying to be that calm person, but it's time for us to become big and fiery, to burn bridges and burn friendships once and for all. It's time for us to really start to lean into that liminal space. Maybe we need to let go of past ideals. As far as I know, specifically this is kind of like pagan or Wiccan. Sometimes you work with certain deities and they work great for a while when you're first starting out, but then as you transition, you move on, you start working with other deities. It's not because you don't have respect for this one, but it's because you are moving on, you are transitioning on to a different part of life, and that's totally okay. So we have death, letting go of old things, letting go of old ideas, maybe even old goals, guys. Like maybe the goals that you've been setting for yourself, you're like, I want to accomplish this thing, I want to accomplish this thing, I want to accomplish this thing, but you haven't gotten there yet. Maybe there's a reason for it. Maybe you got to let go of that ideal, okay? Maybe you need to let that die so that you can naturally get where you are supposed to be, okay? Death. Then we have self-worth. Know that you are worthy. You are a beautiful human being, okay? You don't have to rush around. You don't have to be crazy chaotic. You don't have to prove yourself. You're beautiful just the way you are. Own your personality, own your strengths, own all the possibilities and the ideas that you come with, all those big dreams that you once upon a time had. Allow those to come out. Allow that loving inner child to come out to play once in a while. Go out and blow bubbles. Jump in a hopscotch. It's okay. You don't have to pretend to be perfect every minute of every day. Just be you, because you are uniquely beautiful. So own that self worth. Don't let others push you around. Don't let others put their agenda on you. Okay? And this is why we have to slow down and connect with Oyasin, alright? Because he has wisdom for us. We are so caught in our corporate world, in our hustle culture. We keep forgetting we need to take a breath. We need to slow it down, to connect, to realize who we are genuinely, so we can let our past ideals go. We can let go of the past goals and be like, you know what, I was really shooting for this. It was a great idea at the time, but right now it's just not for me. And that's okay. It's okay for me to change. It's okay for me to pivot, because I'm worthy of beautiful things in life. I hope that that message serves you well. So much love, my friends. Namaste. Stay safe and stay positive.